Alright, so new video. If you're anything like me, then you've been told in your early 20s or in your late teens that whey protein is probably something that you want to stay away from because it's unhealthy, it's bad for you, and whatever. In this video, I'm going to break down whether whey protein is actually bad for you, if it's good for you, and honestly, most people don't really seem to know what whey protein is actually is. So I'm probably going to go into that first. So what is whey protein? Besides being a source for excellent, absolutely excellent memes on Google Images, which I recently discovered while researching for this video, whey protein is essentially a product of the cheese making industry, or rather a byproduct of the cheese making industry. So milk contains two kinds of proteins. One is casein, which is 80% of the total protein content in milk, and the remaining 20% is mainly whey protein. So in order to make cheese, the cheese companies, or the people making cheese, they heat the milk in order to kill bacteria, and they add something called rennin to the mixture. So, and before you go insane thinking that, oh my god, pesticides in my cheese, and this is unhealthy stuff, and I'm going to get cancer, chill, okay? Chill, breathe slowly, inhale, exhale, and listen now. Your own gut makes rennin, okay? So chill. Now, once that's done, rennin causes the formation of something called cheese curds, or rather the separation of milk into cheese curds, which are used to make cheese. And whey protein, or rather liquid whey. The liquid whey can then be taken, filtered to make whey protein concentrate, and ultra filtered to make whey protein isolate. So that's it. That's all you need to know about the manufacture of whey protein. So is whey protein actually good for you, bad for you, or whatever? So for the specifics of this video, I actually went on PubMed and I found something called a meta-analysis. Meta-analysis is basically a study which looks at the results of several other studies. Why would you do that? Well, it helps you basically reach a solid conclusion. So what these guys did, and this is study number 1 in the comments down below, they looked at the effects of whey protein supplementation on a variety of metabolic syndromes like obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, and high fats in the blood. And what they found was actually that whey protein has a beneficial effect. Whey protein supplementation actually has a positive effect on all the aforementioned. So yeah, then I tried really hard and decided to go on PubMed and look for some other studies coming to conclusions like whey protein is bad for you and whatnot. And I actually came across one, and it was super hard. I really actually had to, I think it took me about half an hour. But what these researchers of study number 2, which is linked down in the description, sustain is that whey protein is actually bad for your kidneys and your liver. And they based themselves on essentially 6 studies. However, if you actually look at 4 of the 6 studies that they based their conclusions on, they're actually done on rats, not human beings. So yeah, in my opinion, basing your studies on rats and then claiming that whey protein is unhealthy, kind of a flimsy conclusion. So yeah, that's that. So what do I think about this? Honestly, whey protein is safe. You can get whey protein if you want to. I actually even bought whey protein in the past, and I also used it in the past. Do I still use it? No, but that's only because I have a diet where I can get all my macros from foods, actual foods, and I don't need protein powder or whey protein concentrate or isolate. So, actually, bonus. What is the difference between whey protein and whey isolate? Well, whey protein is essentially the non-ultra filtered version of whey protein isolate. So whey protein isolate is essentially more protein, less carbs, less fat, and less lactose than protein concentrate. However, it's a bit more expensive than whey protein concentrate. So honestly, I never bought whey protein isolate. I honestly don't see the need for buying whey protein isolate. Whey protein concentrate is just fine. And it's got a bit of fat, a bit more carbs, but it doesn't really matter in my opinion. I'm going to go for whey protein concentrate or whey protein isolate, especially whey protein concentrate. Make sure that you look at the ingredients before actually buying the box or bag, because what the fitness industry likes to do is add artificial sweeteners to the mixture. Now, unlike whey protein, artificial sweeteners are actually not that good for you and not that healthy. So before you buy, look at the ingredients list. Whey protein is not unhealthy, but all the other added stuff, like aspartame or other artificial sweeteners, not unhealthy. You might want to avoid them. So that's it. I honestly don't understand why it is such a controversial topic. Next video, I'm actually going to cover creatine. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.